Hello and welcome everybody to another almost fantastic episode of Bront, and today we're going to be checking out some of the toys that I used to kind of play with as a kid that have just been resurfacing in my mind lately. So the first one we're going to check out is Skannerz. It's pretty cool. You just scan the barcodes on like food items and whatnot. Maybe like every 1 in 20 fucking codes will actually pop up a little monster, but it's just really cool. It's almost like playing Pokemon in the real world. It was pretty badass as a kid and I really loved it. But let's just check out the toy commercial for it. Yeah, I just want to take this moment to address how many fucking times I mess up the audio on my videos, with this one being not recording the audio for these different videos that we're watching the whole time, but also before I did this, I did a back of the box for Observer, recorded the whole thing without even pressing record. Now, I'm turning this into a different thing. I'm just so fucking pissed off at the amount of times that this really happens. I mean, usually I'll have a couple hours to record something, and what do I fucking do? What do? I record something for a half hour at a time, maybe like a Let's Play or something, or a back of the box, or just anything, and then, what do you know? I didn't record, and I'm just really frustrated and pissed off right now, but I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. If it brings back lots of nostalgia.
Skannerz Commander!
Commander!
Capture and create your own tribe with the new Skannerz Commander!
Skannerz!
Mutants, monsters, mercenaries, and more. Keep
Hell
the
yeah.
best and banish the rest.
Sorry, Hogface, you're out.
Until you
Fucking
created the
pig-looking
perfect
dude.
tribe.
Dinosaur
Then now,
armor.
Head-to-head Skannerz!
Head-to-head combat. This shit was fucking out of its time.
New Skannerz Commander.
Your monster's mine, bitch!
Better not included for radical.
I do not remember the cards being in there at all, like whatsoever. But yeah, guys, that's Skannerz. It's a pretty cool toy, actually. I mean, I just remember like only being able to get like 1 or 2 of the Skannerz monsters to actually like fucking register. I remember going through my cupboards just over and over, scanning the same can over and over, just trying to see if my thing was broken or not. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of these, when they did come out, I think a lot of them didn't quite work. Or either that, or it just took a lot of scans to actually get a monster. But yeah, me and a few buddies had these, so I remember the head-to-head combat. It was pretty alright. It was pretty great, but that was Skannerz. That was Skannerz. For this next one, I absolutely love this fucking toy. It was called the Cubeworld series. It was just this little plastic box, and it would have this little stick figure dude in it, and you could roll the cube. You could make him like fall down. You could shake the box and make him puke. You could put the boxes together and make them join each other and like walk into each other's separate little boxes to do different activities. This shit was so fucking cool. You have no idea. But it was such a badass toy as a kid. I mean, I really didn't have anything like that until that point, and I just remember I must have been in like 4th or 5th grade. I know it was probably about the same year, or at least around the same year that I got the Skannerz. But let's check this bitch out. Here's the commercial. It's a little longer than the Skannerz one, but I'm hoping it's gonna be interesting, because this thing's just kicks so much goddamn ass. Cubeworld.
Where stick people
I remember this now.
together.
I didn't think I ever seen a real commercial, but I did. I also forgot that it had buttons on it.
The fun.
You can have a dog.
Clean that up.
Yep, then you can clean your dog's shit. These are all things that are possible.
Cubeworld.
Cubeworld.
You never know what they'll do next.
There was some cool things you can do. But they were expensive as fuck. I mean, there's no way a kid's gonna have like 10, 20, 30 of those things just stacked
Cool
together.
new Cubular characters for you to collect.
Damn
If
straight.
you two can't get along, I'm gonna have to separate you.
Yep, adults had these as well, for sure. In their offices.
Cubeworld. It's no place for
Lawyers
squares.
did. I remember that. It was all a different world back then. But yes, guys, that is Cubeworld. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of these. I'm hoping I'm resurfacing some memories for you guys, because I think about these things constantly, and I just want them all back now. I'm slowly getting there with my Worms figurine. I don't know if you can see that. I got a bunch of other shit chilling on top. I got all these nice little keyblades, except I'm pretty sure, yep, I'm missing one, but I'm a nerd at heart, guys. You have no idea what's outside of this fucking webcam. For the next one, I'm thinking like a pretty good majority of you guys have probably heard of Mighty Beans. I wanted them so bad as a kid, and they were pretty cool. I mean, they had some really cool like artwork and whatnot, the different characters you can get in just this tiny little bean, but all they really did was you put them on the table, they'd stand up, and then you could just flick them, and they'd fucking roll over. A pretty sweet toy. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I remember the birthday actually, like, got it. Not the actual year. I just remember opening it, and it was just amazing. I love Mighty Beans. But here's the commercial for that. Let's check this out. I think this is going to be a little more kids-oriented. Probably not as hardcore as the Skannerz, for sure. Yep. Mighty Beans. Goddamn mighty.
I wonder what I got.
Some are rare.
I wonder what I got. Oh my god, so many memories. This is ridiculous.
You can collect them all.
You can collect them all if you wanted to.
Over 100
They make
Mighty
the
Beans
bop,
to collect.
they
Sets and
flip and
accessories
flop.
sold separately.
They're fucking Mighty Beans, people. I hope you got some reoccurring memories from that. Wasn't that neat? Wasn't that a cool thing to watch there? But yeah, Mighty Beans for sure. Awesome. Fucking loved them. And by far, the most influential toy of my childhood and my 5th grade experience has to be the goddamn Tamagotchis. I cannot remember a time in 5th grade where one of us classmates did not have a Tamagotchi. I remember literally almost every kid in the school had one, with all its different generations coming out. They're actually really fun for a kid, at least. I mean, I remember the different generations coming out, and you could actually, like, go online. You could go to this, like, Tamagotchi world where you can explore everything, and it's awesome. And they were just really cool. I remember having one, and I'd throw it in my mom's glove box when she dropped me off to school. I'd throw it in there. Somehow it would just stay on, and by the time I got out of school, I'd run to the car and finally take it out of the glove box, and it would have shit all over the screen. It's fucking halfway dying. I have like 6 things of mail. I gotta bring this Tamagotchi back to life within like 5 minutes, or all that time's lost. And it really was kind of heartbreaking when they died when you were a kid. Yeah, they're just Tamagotchis. I mean, they were insanely popular where I came from, like in Michigan at this one school. It was just the bee's knees. I'm sure you've all played with a Tamagotchi. Maybe not. Maybe it's not that popular.
Tamagotchi, her new
But I
favorite
fucking
pet.
love these.
So what's that make me? Fish sticks?
And the first gen was so
Oh, no,
basic,
by all
but
means,
it's
feed
so
it.
cool.
Play till your heart's content.
Look,
Load
Goldie.
to the heart's
I
content.
took good care of her, and she
All those
changed
options.
again.
Another 3-button
Like
box.
changing some
Just like this
water
Cube
here.
World.
So Tamagotchi can pause. I can pause too.
What?
Want to see that again?
Tamagotchi, the original virtual reality pet. Your care determines
That's so
the
weird.
pets
I
you
did
get
not.
from Bandai.
Speaking of the car store, I guess all those Tamagotchis didn't have to die like that. That was all just for naught. I could have paused it. Oh my god. But yeah, Tamagotchis were seriously the shit. I mean, I might have liked them more than the Skannerz and the Beanies and the Cube Worlds all put together. That thing was just the bomb. It was so amazing. Just kidding. This is all purely looking through rose-colored glasses, guys. Obviously, they're not as cool as I'm making them out to be. I'm definitely not desensitized by my Steam library of 300 violent video games and such. And holy... What? Okay, I see where I've gone wrong here. But guys, I can't really think of any other toys that I used to play with. I'm sure there's going to be some other ones that'll come out. I'll make another video on it. I do have one that was the defining fucking action figure series of my childhood. Just wall sprawl. But maybe I'll try and make like my own little one-off video on that one. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I hope I ruptured some nostalgia veins in you. Yeah, this may not have been the most entertaining thing, but if you watched all the way to the end, I thank you. If you watched 10 seconds of it, I thank you. If you clicked like, I fucking thank you. Just thank you. Just kidding, everybody. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.